Everybody, James Williams here of the Orange County Register and the Southern California News Group. Getting excited here, about to head out to practice, the third practice of the week for UCLA as they get ready for their season opening football game against Hawaii this Saturday. A non-conference game against a Mountain West opponent. Unfortunately for Chip Kelly and the Bruins, they've been unable to win a non-conference game during his tenure so far. So there is a good chance that can happen this week. I mean, they got to play the game, they got to win the game, but if everything goes according to plan, I think they can get the job done. Chip Kelly spoke about Todd Graham, the former ASU head coach, now coaching Hawaii, and the aggressive play style on defense and the mindset that he has. Also, his son is calling the plays on offense. So it's a family affair there at Hawaii. Will that familiarity kind of make up for what they have going on against Chip Kelly? Chip Kelly and Graham have played against one another once. I personally thought they had played maybe a few times, considering how long Chip may have been at Oregon and how long Todd Graham had been at ASU. But they apparently they did play each other just once in like 2012. Outside of that, this will only be their second head-to-head meeting. Chip Kelly did get the win in that first meeting. Some players to watch are obviously Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the quarterback for UCLA. His dual threat ability to run and pass make him someone to watch. The other thing, the Hawaii's defense last year, they were returning a good number of players back on their starting lineup, but they were very weak against the run. UCLA has a pair of running backs in the backfield in Zach Charbonnet and Brittain Brown, who is the starter, who have been looking physical and ready to hit somebody or run through somebody throughout spring and fall camp. So I think they'll also be players to watch, and it could be a long night for Hawaii, or a long day for Hawaii, with it being a day game. Could be a long day for Hawaii if they don't have a good game plan to stop Dorian Thompson-Robinson or those two running backs. On defense, UCLA will look to find a way to fill the void left by Osa Odigizua, who entered the NFL draft and was drafted in the third round by the Dallas Cowboys. A big hole to fill, but with Mitchell Gude and guys like Caleb Johnson on that defense, a lot of returners on UCLA's defense as well this season, I think there will be enough production there to kind of help make that transition without Osa in the lineup. Some other guys to look out for, Bo Calvert, who is playing, he's playing the Raider position now. A small shift for him within where he's going to be within the linebacking group. The DBs, a veteran group of DBs. Q Lake returns, Stephen Blaylock returns, and Q Knight also return. So a good group of guys. I think they can get the job done on Saturday. And they'll need a win, especially coming into that second week of the season, which is officially week 1 of the college football season, where they have maybe one of their biggest matchups of the year, especially, without a doubt, their biggest non-conference game of the year. And if Chip Kelly wants to make a statement with the way things have been going so far with non-conference play under his watch, I think a win over LSU in week 1, week 2 for UCLA's football schedule will be a big statement. So we'll see what happens. They got to focus on Hawaii first, get the job done, and we'll go from there. I'm going to head out and talk to Chip Kelly here in a minute, and we'll see what he has to say.